Good morning, guys. Huh? Oh, hey, Archie. Argent. Hey. I've just got similar reasons that you had. Very similar reasons to you. I don't want to say it out loud, but I think you understand. So it's happy reasons. Happy reasons. Anyway, because that's happening, I'm doing a lot of pre-cooking because I want to stock the freezer full of food. And so I'm making a little bit of kimbap, and then I'm also going to be making. I've done these mason jars, so I'm going to be making shepherd's pie. So I'm going to fill up like that much shepherd's pie, and put mashed potatoes on top, so that way, because we're not going to want to cook. And the big news is happening very soon. So we're not going to want to cook, so I'm trying to stock the freezer as much as I can with food. So mason jar shepherd's pie and kimbap, and I even got some pho noodles. I'm going to try and make like pho prep in mason jars, so all we have to do is add hot water, and then it's pho ready to go. But today's just all about pre-cooking, taking it easy, having a good final stream, and saying goodbye to everybody. Yeah, I'm hoping to make, I want to make a comeback one day too, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. That's definitely an option. It's tough. I really wanted to be a lot more consistent. I was involved in the RTS scene a bit, so I was hoping to get picked up for tournaments and do that kind of casting and commentating and stuff. It's hard to do that if you're not consistently making content. But it is what it is, you know? I'm so happy. World keeps turning. We'll be alright. Oh, these onions are so powerful. Huh? They're gonna kill me. These onions are gonna kill me. But yeah, we had a good run. We had a good run, didn't we? We've got the onion cooking down. We should start peeling carrots. All right, I'm back. Just had to get actually had to get this. There we go. So that way I can keep up with chat. Next is going to be carrots and onions. Oh no, I'm sorry, carrots and celery. Let me stir up these onions real quick. Where's my favorite spatula? Where's my favorite spatula? That's how old I am, by the way. You don't know how old I am. I'm old enough to have a favorite spatula. There it is. Old, reliable. It's kind of crazy to me that, like, so I've been streaming kind of consistently for about, I don't know, 3 years-ish, and I really didn't get that far. I didn't get far at all. But after streaming for about 3 years, I finally got my stream set up right where I wanted it. Like, I got the translation going, I got a fully customized, like, RPG in the chat kind of thing, and got into my groove on Chiswick and Soup, and my YouTube followership is coming on up, but sometimes life has other plans, you know? But we can't be sad for what we didn't get. We gotta be grateful for the good times we had, right? Alright, next is celery beans. I think the important thing is to not get resentful about it. Like, yeah. You gotta accept it. Which will be tough. I find myself, like, thinking this to other people that's like, man, just sometimes you gotta deal with the hand that life gave you, and you kind of gotta deal with it. And so I'm keeping that in mind right now. It's like, if this is really what I believe, I gotta walk the walk too. Can't just talk the talk. Oh yeah, the Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade was a lot of fun. I want to go back to Tales of Symphonia, but I might do the remake where there's more quality of life stuff. Like the classic is like a cool, like nostalgia trip, but the camera's kind of janky. I don't know. There were a lot of things that just felt like a slog, where it's like, okay, now I gotta go. I have to backtrack back to this village, and then I gotta backtrack to this place, and I can't avoid these random encounters, kind of thing. So I think I will go back to Tales of Symphonia, but I don't know that I'll ever have time to like sit down for a good 6-hour-long session and try and just like grind through the story as much as possible. Symphonia was a blast, though. Throne of Liberty was also fun. I appreciate you for pointing that out to me. I did have a lot of fun with Throne of Liberty. It was just, I don't know if it was ADHD or what that got me off topic with that. Are you still on Throne of Liberty, or are you on Aeon 2 now? Aeon? I don't know. Kind of playthrough. I got you. Oh, Aeon 2 hasn't come out yet. I thought it was already out. I kept on seeing, I keep on seeing ads for it on Twitch. Maybe it's YouTube. I don't remember where I keep seeing ads for it, but I do keep seeing ads for it. I remember you being pretty hyped about it. Alright, Beef. Let's go. Woo. This is going to be an extremely beefy shepherd's pie. Alright, while the beef is cooking down, let's throw some Worcestershire sauce in there. I saw a YouTube video where it's an old guy that he pronounces this. How do you pronounce this word? This old guy was pronouncing it wash your sister sauce. I about lost it. Wash your sister sauce is unhinged, my friend. Throw a little bit of some coconut aminos in there. How many celeries do I add to this, do you think? I know I want to add more carrots, just because carrots good, carrots fiber, carrots vitamins, but celery is like mostly water, right? I mean, I think it adds a little bit of flavor, but we'll add 2 more celeries, because I know they'll cook down. also come to realize that like a lot of Western cooking, a lot of like nicer Western recipes, kind of boil down to the same thing. It's carrots, onions, tomato paste, and celery, and then you just like mix a random protein in there, and then you simmer it, and that's either like you can turn that into a stew, you can turn that into a soup. It's the I don't want to go to like, you know, I don't want some French hitman to come out here and send me to culinary hell, but it kind of seems that like if you know how to put celery, carrots, and tomato paste into the same cooking vessel, like you're like 70% of the way there. I was also hoping to do a 100% run through of Caves of Qud, just because I think Caves of Qud might be my favorite game of all time. It might be my all-time favorite game ever. Just because the story was so like, the story is a little hard to understand sometimes, but just the experience of like going through it and getting to the end was such like a, I don't know. It really was kind of a moving experience. Okay, so we added Worcestershire sauce. We added onions, celery. We need a lot of carrots. We need carrots. Alright, we're gonna peel times 3 carrots. Actually, let's see. Got an idea. Cut off the ends. Alright, now we're going to peel them down. Okay. I think my idea is not going to work. Originally, my idea was going to be to, once I peel the carrots, I was just going to like keep on using the peeler to make like long, thin strips and then throw that into the shepherd's pie. But I think I don't want long strips of carrot. I still need to like shred it in a grater. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's get a bowl for that. Speaking of, how's everything going on the home front for you? Your culinary love is sauces. You were given the name Condition Queen because I put some sort of sauce on everything. Yeah. You know, I could switch up to doing cooking content. I could do that. Because I do think that, like, pre-cooking, the amount of stress that is saved by pre-cooking is indescribable. Like, I remember having to cook every night, and that was just like, it was such a time sink because, you know, I've got loved ones that come home from work, from wherever, and I could spend my time being stressed out, like, oh, is this gonna burn? Is that simmering? Did I prep that in time? Did I forget to thaw this or that or whatever? But if I pre-cooked, you know, that's like 2 minutes in the microwave. I know it's healthy. I get to stream still. I get to talk to you guys still. You might be onto something there. I might switch to cooking streams actually. We'll see what happens. I'm not gonna make any promises. I need to see what the future holds and what my time looks like. There you go, give me good ideas again. Oh yeah? Interesting good way or interesting? You didn't use the word happy. But I hope it is happy. I hope it is a happy occurrence. Exactly. All we can do is hope for the best, right? I've noticed that, like, forcing myself to be optimistic has also, like, led to an overall increase in my happiness and, like, satisfaction of life. Like, some days, some days you stub your toe, you choke on your coffee, and, you know, you get stung by a bee or something like that. Like, some days you just have an unlucky day, but it is kind of like cheesy to say it, but man, all those years of people saying that attitude makes a huge difference. It's so true. If I force myself, like, because I'm prone to, like, if something goes wrong, I will definitely spiral if I don't catch myself. But if I catch myself before I can start spiraling, I'll be like, you know what? Not every day is going to be a win, you know? You can't win the gold every single day, so get through today, that'll be it. Look at all this. Look at all these carrots. Nice bright orange. Okay. I'm not gonna add those yet though. I'll add those once because the beef is still, like, cooking off a lot of water. We're just gonna keep on shredding carrots. Oh, I forgot to set one thing. Hold on, I'll be right back. I like how I was saying that I had my stream figured out, and here I am still like messing with scenes and sources and all that stuff, even midstream. Maybe I never actually did figure it out. It's all good. It's all good. All right, there's still a lot of water coming out of the beef, but that's fine because it buys us time to. That buys us time to shred more carrots. What helps me is saying one thing that could have been worse than what just happened. So if I stub my toe, I say, at least my bread didn't fall jelly side down. True. True. Oh, it's... I don't even think I have one last ramen left, do I? Let me check. Let me check and see if I have one last good ramen. Alright guys, before I sign off, before I'm like done, the last thing I'm going to do, we're gonna have a damn good bowl of ramen, alright? The last thing we're going to do together on stream is have a really good bowl of ramen. What do you mean it's making you sad? Don't be sad. If you get sad, you're gonna make me sad. Calm down. Chill out now. No, okay. So we gotta plan the ramen out though. So I'm definitely going to do a soft-boiled egg. I don't think I've got time to do like a soy egg, but I do know how to make a good egg that's like the perfect soft-boiled. So it's still like the yolk is still kind of liquidy, but the white is cooked all the way through. Okay, so I want 2 soft-boiled eggs. I don't have any spring onion, unfortunately. What else can I add to the broth? What else can I do to make it like more than just hot water with sauce and noodles and eggs? I think I've got some. I could like chop up some nori and add some like seaweed on top. But no, I think the little flavor packet comes with like chopped up seaweed and sesame seeds and stuff like that. What else would go good in there? Oh no! Okay, so I think I told you about how I got this like nice smoker for something like $60. Anyway, I brought it home and I've been smoking a lot of ribs. So I've got some leftover ribs that after I smoked them, I put them in the slow cooker with some like chicken broth. to make them like pull apart and really, really, really like tender and stuff. And they're in the fridge right now. I've still got like the shredded pork ribs. And I put my own seasoning on that. Okay, yeah, okay, so we'll get shredded meat. We'll put at least one soft boiled egg in there. No, this is gonna be sick. This is gonna be a sick last meal on stream. For now. Oh, browning the onions! Yes. Dude, the trucking sim! I completely forgot about the trucking sim. The space trucker thing was awesome. Speaking of the Stormgate days, so I was talking to one of the people at Frost Giant, that was at Frost Giant anyway, and she was like, hey, we've still got like, I was like, hey, do you guys still have any of that merch? You know, I still think that Stormgate was like the best StarCraft-like RTS that's gonna come out. And she was like, yeah, we've still got like this whole storage thing full of merch if you want some. So even though like the game's kind of done and a lot of like, I don't know, and a lot of this stream is kind of done, I do have some Stormgate merch coming in, which, you know, I might post to Instagram, or I might post to YouTube or something like that. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, dude, the Stormgate days were so much fun. The tournaments were awesome. I think the whole, like, all the community stuff that came together out of Stormgate was a lot of fun. Like, there was a lot of, I don't know if it was just because there was a lot of hype and a lot of expectation for it, but I remember Attico made a bunch of, he organized a bunch of tournaments. Me and Algorithmor organized a bunch of tournaments. Yeah, man, what a time. What a very fun, like, that was a fun, like, 2 years. Hell yeah. I would have forgotten about that. That was awesome. Who knows? Maybe Stormgate 2 will land better. I think part of the big issue was that people were expecting a lot out of Stormgate, and I'm starting to think that early access is a trap for developers. Like, I think players are expecting so much out of early access that you almost can't go to early access without a finished game. Like, I don't know what purpose early access serves anymore. Open a restaurant already? Yeah, if I don't have time to stream, I definitely don't have time for a restaurant. I've been watching more like Anthony Bourdain and a lot of like classic foodie stuff, like how Gordon Ramsay came up, not just like Kitchen Nightmares and Hell's Kitchen and all that stuff, but kind of like what he did when he was just an apprentice, when he was still just, you know, kind of coming up. And Jean-Pierre White, dude, Jean-Pierre White's story is insane. I am now older than when Jean-Pierre White quit the restaurant business. And like, hearing the interviews about like, yeah, if you're gonna be a professional chef, like you show up for your 16-hour shift, you work your ass off, and you do that 7 days a week for about 6 years. And then you're kind of like, that's when you start your journey, is after you put in all this time and all this effort. And you know, I used to have that kind of drive, but I think ambition has taken a backseat in my life anyway. Ambition has taken a backseat to just like living a peaceful life. I live a very peaceful life now, and I'm happy about that. Can't put a price on that, you know? I forgot how sweet carrots can be. All right, there's still a lot of water. Yeah, that was a lot of beef, which means there was a lot of water that drained out of it. Which means I don't want to add the carrots to it yet. Just because if I add the carrots to it, it's going to take even longer for it to like dry out, you know? All right, what do you guys think? What should my next drink be? Should I have a little glass of water, or should I pour myself a celebratory? I don't know if it's a Scotch or a bourbon. Got a bottle of, where'd it go? I had a bottle somewhere. Here it is. Straight bourbon. I got some straight bourbon. Okay. Now first let's clean up the cooking area. I'll feel better. I'll have a little drink of bourbon after I clean up. Doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right like enjoying myself when things are still a mess. Put the milk away. We need to put vinegar in the, we need to put vinegar in those cucumbers. This is not a lot of cucumber. This is one entire cucumber. I thought it was gonna have a lot more than that. So we need to put vinegar in the cucumbers. I started off salting it just so it would so all the salt would draw a lot of the water out. And look at this. This is all, I didn't squish this at all. Like, this is all cucumber water. Which is great, because the less cucumber water there is, the more vinegar it's going to absorb. Oy. Okay, I don't know where the white vinegar is. I don't want to use apple cider vinegar because that'll taste, I don't want like an apple cider vinegar kimbap. I think that would taste weird. I've got rice vinegar, I've got mirin, I've got apple cider vinegar, got liquid smoke. Actually, a little bit of liquid smoke would be fantastic. All right, a little bit of that's gonna go down just right. Yeah, a little bit of red wine cooking vinegar, I think is gonna go well inside of the shepherd's pie. Just a little like something vinegary, something that has like that sour taste that'll like cut down on how fatty the beef will taste if I don't add anything else to it. Oh. Vinegar, where would you be? The white vinegar in here. All right, I didn't want to do this, but I'm left with no choice. What choice? Boom. I think I still have these left over from when I was blacksmithing. I have like 8 of these cartons of vinegar, just because it's in blacksmithing using an acid that's not very strong is good for getting rid of like forge scale, so that way you can get down to the good metal quicker. But you can also eat it, which is nice. It's also a really good preservative. So we'll put that in there. Stir up the cucumbers a little bit, and then hope that they absorb a lot of the vinegar there. I don't want to. Let's get rid of this leafy boy. You know, I did a few early on. This must have been during the COVID days. I did a few streams of I did a few blacksmithing streams, and surprise, nobody was interested in my blacksmithing streams. But that was another one of those things. So it's like, you know what? I know not many people showed up, but that's not a bless. I realized something else that I realized that I kind of wish I had known earlier was it's more important when you're streaming. Like, it's not important to be a good streamer as much as it is important to enjoy what you're doing on stream. I think that's one of the lessons that I should have learned earlier on, is like, no one cares about the quality of like overlays and all this other random stuff. Just like, enjoy what you're doing and people will show up. And I finally figured that out, like, I don't know, maybe a year ago, maybe 6 months ago. But yeah, now I'm like, I'm in a good place. I'm in a good place about it. Yeah, this is the last broadcast. The problem with, sorry, I'm catching up here. The problem with early access is that it's supposed to be finished. They should just say beta access in use for EA for finished games. Yeah, no, I agree. I'd like, if EA is for a finished game, then why do EA, you know? I may have to go soon. The batterer is waking up, so no, go. That's way more important. Go. I wanted to be a blacksmith when I was younger. Yeah, I think blacksmithing is one of those things that it's one of those hobbies that once you get good enough, you're like, oh, well, I'm sure there's enough of a demand for, you know, custom made knives or like metal products and stuff like that. But that's one of those things where it's like, anything that you can make by hand with like a propane forge and a hammer and an anvil and your sweat and blood, someone can buy like from a factory that makes thousands of them for like $20, and you will have spent like $300 in propane and steel and just hours of your life. So it's a very cool hobby, and like, if you give it as gifts, people love it, but there's not enough of a market. Like, if you spend $1,000 on a blade that's like custom pins, fancy wooden handle, beautiful Damascus, like the amount of time and fuel and like the cost of the steel, you're never gonna make that back. You're never gonna make, people will just like go to Amazon and say Damascus kitchen knife, and they'll come up with a list of 200 of them for less than $40. And you spend like $250 just building the damn thing. It is fun though. It is a lot of fun. Okay, so while the beef is cooking down, I kind of want to do the I want to make sure I've got the muffin tray for this. I want to do those like frittata egg bites where you know, you bake them in the silicone, and then once they come out, they're these little egg bites that you can microwave. And then I want to like get an entire sack full of these little egg bites that have like sausage, spinach, onion, and cheese and egg. And then have those be like a breakfast, like, hey, mama just woke up, mama needs protein, vitamins, fiber, and like a little bit of fat just to keep her going. Frittata egg bite for 30 seconds in the microwave, down the hatch, take care of the kid. Like, that's the plan. Let's see. I need to see where's the muffin tray? Bro, where's this muffin tray? One muffin tray, but this is a little failed experiment. Take a little hydration break. Early access should be used as a tool for revenue and to gauge how many people want to play so you can prepare. Yeah, that's true. What worries me is like, I don't know. I think of the fact that like so many people go into EA. I think a lot of developers go into EA thinking like, okay, cool. This is where we generate the hype. This is where like all the content creators are going to fill our list full of positive comments, and it's going to be overwhelmingly positive on release. But I think all the people that want to play the game, that are like willing to pay for the game, are just going to pay for it in early. All right, are we back? How are we looking? No! All right, cool. We're back. We're back. Awesome. Okay, I think we're back now. So I wanted to make more. I wanted to make some of those egg frittata bite things. Okay, let's. I got 30 eggs. I got a rack of 30 eggs. What was I looking for before? I was looking for my muffin tray. Where'd that go? Bro, where's this muffin tray? Did this muffin tray literally vanish? It's not this one. I had one that was like 3x4. Okay, we'll start with this one. Okay, let's wash it out first before we start using it. I can't believe that, like, that other muffin tray is just gone. I remember growing up not having a dishwasher, and like, this is just how you wash dishes all the time, right? Like, you just wash it by hand. And now, I just now at the sink, I was having the thought, like, man, I don't have time to put this in the dishwasher and wait for like 2.5 hours for this thing to come out clean. Like, is me using a sponge with some Dawn dish soap actually going to like make this clean enough to cook in? But yeah, it definitely will. Like, that's literally what life was before I had a dishwasher. So, you know, you use dish soap, you wash by hand. Okay, it looks like the beef is starting to get browned up too. Beautiful. That was a lot of water that had to evaporate. Okay, now we're gonna throw the carrots in, and then we'll get started on the frittata bites. Check it out. Woo-wee. Look at that. We'll mix the carrots in. Then we're going to turn it down on low, and we're going to put a lid on it. Then we're going to put about a cup of chicken stock in there. So that way there's a little bit of a contrast between the chicken and the beef flavors. The celery's pretty much done, but yeah, we gotta mix it all in together so it's nice and evenly distributed. And then I need to start boiling some potatoes as well, so that way we can start making the mashed potatoes that go at the very top of each mason jar. There we go. Okay, so we've got carrots in like every single bite, which I like. I think I need to add some pepper, some garlic powder, and that chicken stock, and then make sure that it's all like oh, you know what? Rosemary. I want to add some rosemary to this. All right, Arden, I'm here for you. Let me know what you need. Oh, I thought you meant you're leaving the stream up so I can support you, not you're supporting me. Thank you so much, Arden. Hey, stay in touch. We're friends on Discord, I think. So, yeah, let me know how things are going on, all right? All right, now let's grab a cup to add the chicken stock. All right, we're gonna add 1 cup of chicken stock to the thing. It's still quite greasy. Still quite a bit of fat. I wonder if that's just from the burger. We don't want to add onion powder. We do want to add garlic powder. Love garlic powder. All right, so the garlic powder's in. Thyme is not. That's some rosemary. There we go. Dried rosemary is not ideal. I mean, obviously everyone wants fresh ingredients when you can get them, but the amount that they charge for fresh rosemary in stores is pretty absurd these days. I'm not down with how expensive fresh rosemary is in grocery stores. Okay, so I am following the recipe correctly, which is good. It's just what else? I guess I just let it simmer for a little bit. I almost want to add like a little bit of cornstarch and mix that in just so it's not so watery, you know? Mashed potatoes. All right, we'll get started on the mashed potatoes next. My headphones back on the charger. All right, so we're gonna start boiling some water to make the mashed potatoes. The water's gonna take a little bit of time to come up to temperature, so we're gonna crank that on high. And then if we also add salt to the water that's going to boil, that lowers the boiling temperature, so it'll start boiling sooner. Oh, that's where the other garlic powder went. I mean, it's almost out, but we should use it up. All right, and while we're waiting for the water to start boiling, I need to go chop up the potatoes. Hello! Okay, I misspoke. I'm gonna throw all these potatoes into the water first, and then I'm gonna rinse all the starch off so it doesn't like boil over too much. Might have wasted a little bit of salt here, but that's okay. Salt's not that expensive. All right, put a little bit of water in there. Let's throw a little bit of salt on top, and then we'll get it boiling. There we go. A little bit of salt on the boil. All right, guys, while that's cooking, I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So before we start making these frittatas, I'm gonna get the other. I need to get another skillet on so I can start cooking some bacon. Because the bacon I want to mix in with the eggs and stuff. I think I can do one egg per muffin tray, which means that we can bake what 12, 18 at a time. So let's cut up a lot of bacon so we can cook that down and sprinkle bacon inside of the mixture. There we go. And after we cut up the bacon, we'll get that cooking, and then we can start mixing together the mixture of eggs and spinach. I think eggs, spinach, and bacon is going to be like high protein, really healthy, very good for what's coming. I think a lot of you know what I'm talking about. I know this looks like a lot of bacon, but it's going to cook down. Like a lot of this fat is just going to like liquefy, and yeah, once the fat liquefies, I think it'll be enough that I can like fit it all into the muffin tray, you know? I forgot to get the other skillet up. Ay, ay, ay. All right, here's Old Reliable. We've had this little skillet, I think it's an 8-inch skillet or a 10-inch skillet. I've had this thing for 12 years now. And I know everyone says like, oh, well, you should never wash a skillet because then you wash the seasoning off and that's all the flavor and stuff, but I would rather have a clean skillet. Cleanliness, cleanliness, cleanliness. Okay, this had a raw bacon on it, so I need to cook that. not cooked that. I need to wash that. This to start cooking down. And then I think once I drain some of that fat off, what I might do, I might drain some of that bacon fat into the mashed potatoes. That sounds really good, actually. Okay, so the bacon's cooking, the potatoes are cooking, the shepherd's pie is cooking. I think I need to put a lid on the potatoes and turn the heat down. They're going a little bit crazy right now. Where are the lids? Here's a lid. All right, we can get that bacon supercharged a little bit. You just get the pan going a little bit faster. Okay, let's start getting the eggs ready to go. The eggs and spinach. The bacon is starting to cook down well, and then I'll throw the spinach in there just so it can wilt a lot, like the starting heat. And I don't want to put like fresh spinach into one of these molds. We'll just start getting the eggs ready, I think. Man, that's 18 slots. 18 eggs, I'm gonna need a big bowl. We'll do 66. Perfect, it's already 60. One. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start whipping those up. I gotta turn the heat down on the bacon. Good Lord. Here we go, have a look. All that bacon going down to those little breakfast bites. They're gonna be really good, I think. You know what? Just for the shepherd's pie, just to make it a little bit healthier, we're gonna throw in some frozen corn, peas, and green beans, just to give it a little bit more like fiber, some more vitamins and stuff. Because right now it's a lot of beef, and there's some carrots and celery in there, but you know, who's gonna say don't make your shepherd's pie healthier, right? We're just gonna shake a bunch in there. Not exactly a precise measurement, but if it works, it works. All right, so I mixed in a bunch of these frozen veggies, and that's bringing down the temperature of the shepherd's pie, which is great. Now I don't feel so bad about leaving it on the low heat for a while. It's gonna let that chicken stock simmer down a little bit and really concentrate the chicken stock flavor, but we've already got the beef. We need to add some seasonings, I think. No, we did. We added the rosemary. We added the garlic powder. We didn't need to add onion powder because we already have an entire onion in there. I think this is looking good, actually. And then this bacon's still cooking down, but there's a lot of fat in here. So we're gonna keep on letting the bacon cook down just because it's still kind of flimsy and floppy. And then once what's that? This is what I'm talking about. Clean your skillets, people. Clean your skillets. And you know, another reason that I'm not too worried about adding seasoning to the shepherd's pie is like, I would rather everyone kind of like season their own shepherd's pie the way they like it. Some people like it a little bit more salty. Some people like it a little bit more peppery. But if I add too much salt, then it's ruined for everybody. But if someone else adds too much salt to their one slice of shepherd's pie, that's an acceptable loss, you know? Ow. This might be news to some of you, but things that have been on the stove for a long time are really hot. I just burned myself. Hey, thank you so much for coming by. Yeah, thank you so much for coming by. Money comes on me now. Okay, let's start beating these eggs together. You know what? We can fit another 6 eggs into this bowl. Start beating them together. Getting a little sad. This is the end, guys. I'm getting a little bit sad. Okay, here's the eggs. Where did this go? 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, that's a big eggshell. Come here. No, I lost the eggshell. There it is. I got it. Okay. Ah, come on, dude. Okay. Now we can start blending the eggs together now. Where's the towel? You know what? No, I'm just gonna wash my hands. There we go. That feels a lot better. That ring kept on getting in the way of me holding the chopsticks right. All right, I think a fork is actually literally just a better tool for this. I think it's because the fork has like more tines, it can shred the eggs a little bit better. There we go. What I don't want to do, I don't want to get a lot of bubbles in the eggs. I know it'll froth up if I get too many bubbles in there, and I want to avoid that because I don't want the eggs to puff up too much when I'm after they bake. Okay, so the eggs are mixed. That's good. Here, let's strain the potatoes. After we strain the potatoes, we can put the bacon into the eggs, and I'll put the bacon grease into the potatoes. Yeah. Turn this off. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's grab the bacon pan. Oh, I really don't want to get a grease burn. Grease burns are like so brutal. don't want the bacon grease. We just want the bacon to go into the ends. Just the bacon. Just the bacon. Nice and crispy. That's a lot of bacon grease. Okay, since this is way too much bacon grease for the potatoes, we'll put in a little bit and then we'll save the rest. Okay, and then we're going to put the, because that's on low, we're going to put the spinach in there so it can wilt down a little bit. And if you guys are wondering like how to keep your vegetables from going slimy in the refrigerator, just don't keep them encased in plastic. You give them a little bit of a toss and you don't like keep them covered up, then the moisture can actually escape a little bit. And they might dry out a tiny bit, but you can still use them for longer. You can't use them if they're completely slimy, but if you put them in the fridge with the top off, they never get slimy. Okay, so the spinach is cooking down. Eggs are down there. Let's make the rest of the potatoes. We'll add a bunch of milk to the potatoes to cool them off. And then we're gonna add a big handful of cheddar cheese. Oh, like this, there we go. A bunch of cheddar in there, maybe a little extra. And that's how, like, in the jars, here, I'll give you guys a demonstration. In the jars, I want to put like this much shepherd's pie, or maybe half and half. Maybe like 2/3 shepherd's pie, 1/3 mashed potatoes. Anyway, I need to start stirring it. Safi, how you doing? Welcome back. Thank you for coming by the final stream. The streaming. There we go. Take a look. Cheesy mashed potatoes. It's gonna go on top of every single one of those mason jars. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be so good. All right, let's make sure that this isn't. Here we go. Yeah, the spinach is wilting nicely. You know what? I should just throw the whole box in there. I didn't realize like just how small spinach gets when you cook it. So I'll throw the rest of the box in there, and that's going to be a lot of vitamins, a lot of iron, a lot of fiber. We're going to have really healthy egg bites. And then once the spinach is done, like once all the water is out of the spinach, then I'll add that straight to the egg mix, and then I'll start pouring it into the muffin tray. Here, look. Spinach is coming along well. Shepherd's pie is coming along well. It's all good. It's all good. And then I think once I'm done, once I've got these in the oven and I've got the shepherd's pie mason jars kind of made, and then we'll have our last lunch together. I've got one leftover ramen. We're gonna make this fancy, and then we'll eat this. Maybe I'll have a little glass of scotch just as a send off, and then that'll be it, guys. Thank you so much for coming by the stream. All right, so now we can add just a little bit of bacon grease into the potatoes. And what that bacon grease is, because I think the bacon already came cured, which means it was salted down. So adding this is gonna be like adding a little bit of salt to the mashed potatoes, as well as adding like some nice fats, so that way we're not wasting it. I remember growing up, like just about everything can be forgiven, but wasting food was a pretty big deal when I was a kid. So I try not to waste food where I can. Let's give it a shot here. All right, if I drop dead, I died happy. Needs just a teeny tiny bit of pepper. All right, the spinach is done. Let's throw the spinach into the egg mix here. Watch that. Cycle that. All right, so we want to mix up the spinach, the bacon, and the eggs. You know what? I should have chopped up the spinach. Should have chopped up the spinach. Okay, once it's all nice and mixed in together. Look at that. Okay, and I don't want to make a mess in case I miss, so we're going to do this over the sink. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Let's get a spoon so we can get some more egg into some of these. You know what? This one's got plenty of egg and more filling. I don't remember how long I'm supposed to bake these for. Look that up. We can look that up and start preheating the oven while getting all that ready. And I don't have another pan to start boiling water for our final lunch together. That one needs more egg. We're going to use this spoon, and we're going to put that there. You know, let's say 350. 350 is a pretty safe temperature for just about everything. We'll do bake, 350, let's start it. So I think it's going to be about 350 for about 20 minutes. Okay, so that one's good to go. We'll be able to throw that one in directly as soon as the oven's done heating up. This one's going to be a little bit trickier, I think, just because the size of the cups is so much smaller. You know what, we can always just add eggs. Let's add, like, I think if we add 4 more eggs, we can fill the rest of this tray. Let's see how far it gets us. I can't, because if we run out of that filling, that's it. Let's add 3 more eggs. Let's add 3 more eggs. that big eggshell is. There we go. Okay, we got it. Okay, so let's mix this all up. All right, now the egg's mixed in with all the ingredients, the bacon and the spinach, so now I think we can start pouring and be stress-free about it. Here, look. Let's do this until it overflows into the neighbors. There we go. Start spreading it around. And the nice thing about these silicone cups is that you can easily transfer the ingredients from one cup to the next one. There. We need to. You guys live in separate rooms. Okay. So I didn't use enough eggs, which I thought I was using too many at first, but we didn't use enough. But that's okay. So while we're waiting, we're still waiting for the preheat to come up, so let's start filling up mason jars full of shepherd's pie and mashed potatoes. There we go. And that's the plan. This is going to be one meal that I can keep in the freezer. I'm going to put a lid on this and then put it in the freezer. And then next time I get hungry, I can just throw this in the microwave for like 2 or 3 minutes. And then, yeah, it's got vegetables, it's got meat, it's got potatoes. It's a healthy meal that we can just store and eat whatever we want. I don't know how many mason jars I'm going to make though. All right, guys. So the oven's ready. I think I was talking to myself there for a little bit. Sorry about that. This GoPro is kind of inconsistent when it wants to shut off or turn on. But let's get the egg bites in the oven, and then we'll. I already made a bunch of these mason jars full of like shepherd's pie on the bottom and mashed potatoes on top. And I think we've got enough for like maybe 2 more jars worth, and then that'll be it. We've got a total of seven of those jars, which I thought we were gonna have a lot more, but that's okay. We had fun making it, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun eating it. We're gonna use this metal cookie tray to transfer the egg bites into the oven, just because the silicone mold is just so floppy that I don't want it to spill in the oven as I'm trying to like move it in there, because that would make me really sad. There's that one. Tell me we've got one more, please. What? We'll use this little pizza tin. That's fine. Here we go. Okay, egg bites are in the oven. We're gonna go for, let's say, 20 minutes. Okay. These are about I don't want to use these mason jars just because they've got like a bulb bottom, which is going to be kind of tough to eat out of, but I think that's all we've got, guys. Let's pull out the last 3. All right, we're scraping the very bottom here. Oh, why did I not use this last one? Frank, why are you like this? You know what? Okay. If I'm not full from our stream end ramen, I'm gonna eat that. Okay. So we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5 mason jars with 3 pounds of beef, 3 carrots, 3 celeries, an onion, 2 potatoes, and a handful of cheddar cheese. Woo! For as much work as that was, that's not a lot of food. Okay. I have no way to stop. No. Safi, what are you up to today? Thank you so much for stopping by the way. Yeah, you've been with the stream for a while. I appreciate you coming by for the end. That's real good. Okay, that's super good. Just want to get this started. So we're still waiting on the egg bites. We're waiting on the water to start boiling so we can soft boil the egg. Let's start cleaning down. Start cleaning up. I like these long cooking marathons. Something that I almost like more, not more than, but I like just as much. I like walking into my kitchen and being like, you know what, today I want to cook a lot, and then having everything where it's supposed to be, everything's clean, everything's put away, like having no mess in the kitchen. That's such a good feeling. Such a good feeling. Because I was once a lazy college kid, and I didn't want to watch stuff. Then every time I wanted to eat, I would have to be like fishing stuff out of the sink to cook with clean utensils. And that got really old, really quick. So I'm glad that glad those days are behind me. People like that. There.
Wait for me, darling. I could go for more of your slow song. Slow down, yeah. We got time to split up, ain't no way. Tell me more about the way you love it. Taking off at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Favorite spatula going in. Potatoes are going in. Up here. So we might run out of room here.
Hold myself to a chord, waiting for the day that you come back to me. You know that I don't give a fuck about appearances. Been
else I can fit. You know? I told myself I was gonna make kimbap on the screen, but I think that might be a bridge too far. I'm getting hungry. We're almost out of time.
You've been dreaming. Come with me, I'll help you wake up. And you know that it's true. You're feeling if you wanna get it alone.
Okay. Mason jars need to go in the deep freezer outside. Let's see here. Doom scrolling social media. Whoop whoop. Got a custom crochet desk mat that came in yesterday. Whoa, that sounds cool. What does it look like? I think I've got a desk mat coming in from the developers of Stormgate. They have I think they were anticipating they were going to sell a lot more merch than they actually did. And then now they've just got this this storage locker full of merch that just never sold. So they're hooking me up. Either way, Frost Giant was really cool. Stormgate was really cool. I'm glad that I got to be on that journey. But yeah, they're kind enough to hook me up with some merch. But a crochet desk mat sounds awesome. What a very original idea. I like that. That's super cool. Okay, okay, so that plate will block the sprayer if I put it in the dishwasher. If I put there instead. Here we go. Just like inventory management, period, right? Playing Tetris. Playing Tetris is hard, guys. Alright, so that's a lot of eggshells. Lids. I don't remember where we put all the mason jar lids. I don't think it'll matter though, once they're in deep freeze. I just need them to cool off so they don't I don't want them to warm up everything else that's in the freezer right now. These mason jars we never ended up using. What are mason jar lids? Oh, Frank. Oh man, I forgot to turn the hot water. I forgot to turn on the heat for my for my eggs and stuff. I was thinking why isn't this turning on? Oh no. Okay. Now we'll get a soft boiled egg. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Next challenge is, let's see how much of this water we can drink. What else can we watch? We can watch some of the stuff that we used to make the shepherd's pie. Rest of the carrots here. Carrots good for you. Okay, and this one. Okay, the dishwasher's going. We can, you know what? I think I'm gonna put aluminum foil over these. We used to have enough lids for all of these mason jars. But I don't really mind. A little bit of aluminum foil should be perfect. Getting to be a little sad, guys. Getting to be a little sad in here. Oh well. Oh well. All good things must come to an end, right? Hey, the egg bites might be done. Let's clear up some space. Yeah, they look good. Look at that. Look at that. Bacon, spinach, egg. Good breakfast right there. Ooh, Lord. That is warm. That is warm, my friends. Okay. Let's bring this guy back out. All right, so the water's starting to boil. Now that it's boiling, I'm gonna throw 2 eggs in there for the final ramen, and then I'm gonna leave it on for about, how long was it? 5 minutes? I think I leave them on for 5.5 minutes before I take them out. All right, there's eggie number 1. Here's eggie number 2. Keep on boiling. Kitchen timer, 530. While that's going, my ribs should be done thawing out here. So let's get a bowl ready. Oh, all those bowls are dirty. Gosh. All my good bowls are dirty. Oh no. That's literally every bowl we have. Dude, how did I put myself in this situation? Oh, man. Oh, crap. Oh, wait. No, we're good. We're saved. There we go. This bowl will work. Alright, guys. So, last lunch, our bulldog ramen. We got the, soft-boiled eggies on the way. Got the slow smoked shredded ribs. All right, let's throw some hot water in there just so the noodles start start stocking up. Oh no. You got taken out by a wasabi blob. Oh no. I forgot that the wait, did the stream die again? No, we're still good. Hello? Oh, the music just went quiet, that's all. Okay, let's put more hot water in there. You know what, let's add the sauce. Add the sauce and stuff so it starts like soaking into the noodles. All right, so the eggies are done. All right, eggie number one. Come on. Gotta do this while the eggshell's still cold. Come on, hurry up. No. Eggshell's warming up too fast. All right, back to the cold water. Okay. There. Okay, so that should be 2 soft-boiled eggies good to go inside of my ramen. Can we get the noodles any lower though? With this, we'll take chopsticks I'm gonna eat with. I'm gonna put the pork in there. Here we go. A lot of ribs in there. Got 2 soft-boiled eggies. We got a bulldog sauce. There we go. That'll be fantastic. And we've got to put the little flake packet in there. Alright guys, thanks for showing up for the last stream. We had fun. We did Stellar Blade together, we did Stormgate, Zero Space, we did Tales of Symphonia, we did a lot of Deadlock, we did Cytheria, We did a lot of games together. Made a lot of good memories. Throne and Liberty was a lot of fun. Deliverance 2 was a lot of fun. Elden Ring. Yeah, I beat Elden Ring for the first time on stream with you guys. What a ride. What a very fun time. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming to the stream. Be nice to each other and live happy and healthy lives. I'm gonna eat this lunch. Hope you guys have a really healthy lunch. And remember to drink water. Alright, nothing but love for you guys. See you later. Bye.